Let's move to starting five now. At center, 7 feet, number 11, Jackson Hayes.
Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Luka Doncic.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And now Dallas' starting group. Kyrie Irving out there with Dante Exum. Then there's Edwards. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, they've got Hayes. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's James. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, we've just passed the All-Star break. What does the focus turn into for these teams now?
You know, B.A., when the All-Star break is in the rear view, you know it's go time. This is the time of year where you have to give it your all.
Now, here is James. And here's Reeves. He gets hauled in by Exum. Pass to Thompson. This one for 3. They get the rebound. Edwards doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Outside Reeves. James up top. Doncic outside. Reeves with a screen on Irving. And here's Doncic outside. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Exum outside. Down low. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by LeBron. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Doncic outside. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. The wide open shot is on the money.
Seems like Luka's jump shot gets better every year. He never stops working on his game.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We spoke about Kyrie Irving and what the most challenging thing about defending him is, and he told me, quote, just how creative he is when he's handling the ball. We want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, even if it means sending double teams occasionally. We'll see if this game plan works out for them, guys. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now, here is James. He had 25 points in his last game.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Mavericks.
And they're sitting at number 2 in the NBA in field goal percentage. They've got a smart offensive system in place. You won't see them forcing shots too often.
And you got to commend the defensive effort. They are number 1 in opponent field goal percentage because they play for one another on this end and take pride in shutting down whoever they play. Finney-Smith checked in for Los Angeles. And Dallas with a change here too. Prosper's checked in. Irving, no good.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's Reeves. Washington grabs the miss. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Exum. Sinks that one from the post. Now, here is James. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Pass to Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Irving. Kicks it to Doncic. There's the triple. Knocks down the triple. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
Washington inside. James is there. Prosper. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. From deep, here's Doncic. He gets hauled in by Exum. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Outside Irving. Pass to Prosper. Washington a screen. Irving for 3. Connects from downtown. Irving's got 6 points.
We've seen Kyrie do this so many times, precise in the two-man game. Lethal, too.
Here's Doncic. It's good. Off the glass. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Irving, the pass to Thompson. Back to Irving. Up and over Doncic. Irving, no good. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. To the inside. Out to James. Inside. Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Again, Doncic missing. Now Exum giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Here's Irving. The 15-footer is good. Irving's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Najee Marshall is out there with Edwards. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie, and it's Christie in at the 2-guard. The Lakers trail. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
So it's Los Angeles now. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Three-pointer off the mark. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Christie. Glenn pulls it in.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Christie. For 3. Finney Smith pulls it in. Lakers trail by 3. On the wing, Reeves. 23 points his last outing. Here's Lynn. Shoots a fadeaway. And that one's long. Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Christie. He's covered by Reeves. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
It's time for dance camp. If you see yourself on the big screen and you know what to do, show us your moves. Your dancing machine.
Some changes for Los Angeles. LeBron, he's checked in for Lynn. Hachimura comes in for Finney-Smith. And Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. Washington's checked in for Dallas. Irving comes in for Edwards. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Gets the 3 to fall.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. Here's Doncic. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for the Mavs. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Vanderbilt finds Doncic. No good on the triple. The Mavericks leading. Here's Christie. It's deflected.
Important that Hachimura continues to make an impact on the defensive end. Terrific block right there.
Here's Irving. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. Driving to the basket. Rebounded by Marshall. The Mavericks lead by 3. To the middle. Here's Washington. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Proving he can capitalize from this area too. Washington being assertive and looking to score. I like it.
Reeves, the pass to James. Back to Reeves. The 3. And it's Doncic missing. Dallas is shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Doncic with a block.
Luka's sheer size makes him a mismatch for most guards. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Off with the layup.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Mavericks ahead, up by 5. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome everybody to halftime. NBA action abounds. Let's see what games are tipping off later. For the Celtics, they'll be up against the Raptors in Toronto. That one's starting at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Not sure we'll see an upset tonight. Big disparity between these teams.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Mavericks.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't letting the crowd get into their heads. In fact, they've looked comfortable at times. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's Irving. Hayes is out there with James. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
And here's Doncic outside. Drains the triple. Doncic has got 13.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Thompson, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Irving, no good. Lakers trail by 5. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points, tied for 4th most in NBA history.
BA, he is so special, and the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 13. Outside Reeves. Doncic right side. Shot clock at 6. Back to Reeves. Hachimura from long range. It's hauled in by Exum. The Mavericks lead by 5. Here's Irving. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 12.
Irving so good and crafty at being able to get things done with the high percentage shot inside.
Outside Reeves. Doncic against Irving. With the floater. Nice finish from Luka.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at Los Angeles, and they're sitting with the 5th seed in the conference currently. And, of course, there's Dallas behind 4.5 games.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Thompson in the post. Hachimura covering. Thompson passes to Edwards. Tries it from 16. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
James. The rebound by Klay Thompson.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Lakers trail by 5 to the inside. And Luka finishes it off at the rim.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Irving for 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Reeves has got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic outside. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. That one doesn't drop. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Irving for 3. On target from range. Irving's got 15 points.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Shoots. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Washington, a screen on Doncic. Irving for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Doncic on the wing. The 3 ball. Another miss by Doncic. The Mavericks lead by 6. Here's Exum. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Clark Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. And working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
That's good from Doncic.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. So hits one and misses one at the line.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here's Reeves outside. Knocks down the long J. Reeves has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Dinwiddie outside. Launches it. The shot no good. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Dallas on top. They lead by 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. But this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court right now for Dallas. They've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Najee Marshall is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Prosper in at the 4. Vincent. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Mavericks leading. Marshall passes to Dinwiddie. From downtown, offensive rebound, Mavericks. Marshall can't hit. The Lakers shooting poorly, just 29% from the floor in this game. And that one's good. James.
LeBron's greatest gift to me is how he sets up so many teammates with catch-and-shoot opportunities. It's nice to see them return the favor.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Powell. Here's Prosper. Dinwiddie outside. Powell with it. James with the block.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. The Lakers making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Dallas. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Back to Dinwiddie. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
You know, guys, I like the way Dinwiddie uses his body and strength. I mean, he doesn't have a problem overcoming physical defense.
Here's Connect. Pass to Hayes. To the paint. Here's Vincent. Out to James. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Vincent. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Washington's checked in for Powell. Edwards comes in for Prosper. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Christie. And Dante Exum subbed in for Dinwiddie. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Washington. Now here's Exum. He's covered by Reeves. And here's Thompson for 3. Dallas no good that time either.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now here's Hayes. Doncic outside. And there's James from the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. From deep. Exum's shot is off. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. They get it again. And slam dunk by James.
There is no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Doncic throws it down.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Dallas has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Irving. And he makes it on the layup.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And he's gone for the lob. And finished off by Hayes.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
It's T-shirt time, everybody. Who wants one?
Exum, left side. Here's Irving. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Good D by Doncic. Out to Hachimura. Baseline try. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists in the game. Mavericks trail by 4. Irving with it. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got 19 points.
Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is, unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
On the wing, Reeves. Discarded by Exum. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, nails the triple.
No better guy to take the big shot. Luka completely unfazed.
Doncic against Irving. Exum passes to Irving. The kick out to Edwards. Three-pointer, no good. And so they foul intentionally. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
So it's Los Angeles now, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second. And that increases the lead to 6. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Let's hear it for you.
27 seconds left in the game. Outside Irving. Inside. Washington passes to Thompson. Thompson with a screen. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Luka Doncic taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
And here's Edwards outside. Money from deep! And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances.
All right, fans, here comes your Lakers early. Let's see a bit, fans.
There's 6 seconds left in the game. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
At the line of the team, Luka Doncic.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, it was a tough win tonight, and it wasn't always pretty, but your thoughts on this grinded-out victory?
It's all about winning. It was strategy. The game of basketball is about strategy and execution, and whatever it takes for us to get a win. I think we came out with a desperation attitude. We played defense at a high level, and we got timely stops when we needed it.
Can't go wrong when you have that desperation attitude. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about